Hey guys, I had a question about section 7.2, problem number 6 on the homework. And it says, in a test of the effectiveness of garlic for lowering cholesterol, 50 subjects were treated with garlic in a processed tablet form. Cholesterol levels were measured before and after the treatment. The changes, which they calculated before, subtract the after, in their levels of LDL cholesterol in milligrams per deciliter have a mean of 5.7 and a standard deviation of 16.8. Construct a 95% confidence interval estimate of the mean net change in LDL cholesterol after the garlic treatment. And then they want you to answer the question, what does the confidence interval suggest about the effectiveness of garlic in reducing LDL cholesterol? Now, you can use the old-fashioned, method where we would always have to look up these values, the critical values and what on tables. But, I didn't even show you guys how to do that because now, we can go to Statcrunch immediately and get these. So we don't have to read those kind of lengthy, cumbersome tables anymore. So what we can do here is we can go straight to Statcrunch. Okay, while that's loading, now you may want to, where do you go on Statcrunch? Let me reference this once again. When you go back to the PowerPoint for this section and you're not sure, do I use the T distribution or the Z distribution, you can reference this and that will sort of let you know which one to use. So most of the time we're not going to know the population standard deviation. Very, very rarely do we know that. So, we don't know the sigma in this case. And our sample size is fairly large as well. So we would use the T distribution in this case because our sample size is greater than 30. If you look, our sample size was 50. So, so we'll use the T distribution. So we'll go back to Statcrunch and we're going to come here to Stat. We're going to go to T-Stats, not the Z one. We have one sample. We do not have the data. We have the summary of the data. And we are going to need to type in the information from the problem. Let me see if I can do this where we can see what's going on over here. The sample mean was 5.7. So we'll type that in, 5.7. The sample standard deviation was 16.8. Type that in. The sample size was 50. And we would like to calculate the confidence interval for mu. Now, the confidence level, let's see, the confidence interval, we want a 95% confidence level. So 95% confidence level. That's already here. And we'll click compute. Okay. And we shall look at our lower limit is they want 2 decimal places. So that would be 0.93. And the upper limit would be 10.5. 0.93. And what was let me go back. 0.93 and then 10.47. 10.47. Okay, so we've got that information for our confidence interval. All right, let's check that. Okay, that's good. All right, let's see what else it's going to ask us. Okay, so we go from 0.93, mu falls, we're 95% confident that the mean change in the LDL cholesterol after this treatment is from 0.93 up to 10.47. And it says, what does this confidence interval suggest about the effectiveness of the treatment? The confidence interval limits contain 0. No, it doesn't contain 0. the confidence interval limits do not contain 0 because 0.93 is greater than 0, suggesting that the garlic treatment did not affect. Well, I would think if the confidence interval is above 0, then the confidence intervals do not contain 0, suggesting that the garlic treatment did affect. I'm going to choose that one because there was a change in the LDL cholesterol levels after the garlic treatment. Okay, thanks guys. I hope this helped.